So one of the prompts was negative, and this was like a couple weeks in, maybe 4 or 5 weeks in, and girls were starting to feel good about their ability to churn out a song a week. I mean, they weren't all great songs, but that wasn't the point. The point wasn't to write a great song every week. It was just to write one, and then write another one, and then write another one. I mean, odds are, if you really did write 52 songs, you would come out with at least some good ones, right? And so, anyway, we were starting to feel confident. People were starting to experiment a little bit. Around the 4th or 5th week, girls started branching out into genres that maybe weren't their normal genres. So, people had some jazzy tunes coming up and some rock tunes coming up, and then people started playing on instruments that weren't their normal instruments. So all of a sudden, there was like a flurry of ukulele songs happening. And I thought, well, what am I going to do for my, move? What's my move that I'm going to bust right now? And I had always wanted to, write a song to a loop, which is just a repeating, kind of a drum and bass beat, over a repeating chord progression, just kind of. And they have these in GarageBand. You can just push a button and it just plays, and it sounds like a song already, just doom, 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 and all you have to do is get up and dance, and you're good, right? And just make up the words as you go, and that's what I did for this song. The prompt was negative. There was a lot going on right then. I was sitting in the house at the end of the long dining table, the house where my engagement was falling apart, and the kids were... well, they weren't my kids, but they were suffering. Let's just put it that way. They were making some bad choices, and they were suffering as a result of the choices. And the dog was trying to eat my cat, and my dad had died the year prior, and it was still winter, and I remember fire going in the fireplace and the sewing machine at the end of the table there. I was hungry. I was thinking about my mom. I was thinking about dark thoughts, depressing thoughts, and tarot cards. Just all sorts of stuff was swirling around in here, as you can imagine. A pachinko game that is my head. And I just decided to just start writing, because they say there's a metaphor that is often used in terms of writing practices, all kinds of writing practices, where the first things that you write are throat clearing or scaffolding or the dirty water, right? When you turn on a hose, and you're not going to put a lip lock on the hose right at the beginning, right? You're going to let it run a bit, and the spiders and everything will come out, and then you'll have some. Actually, does anyone drink out of hoses anymore? I don't even know if they do. Yeah, I haven't done that in years. But anyway, back in the day, we wouldn't drink out of right when you turn it on, right? So that's a metaphor for writing too, is let the dirty water run a little bit. And so I was typing and typing and typing, and then suddenly something rhymed. It said, "Can't start, too scared, out of time and unprepared." And another thing they tell you about writing is start where you are. And I was like, well, yeah, that all rings true. All right, let's go with it. And I was in a hurry, and so I just kept writing verses like that with every intention of changing them later. And then I just never did. A couple people said, "It's fine." And I listened to them. And this is our song. So this is a song that just sort of fell out. It fell out of turned on the hose, and this is what we got. This one is just called Mercy. Could have jumped, but you didn't dare, afraid to get it wrong. Tongue-tied, tripped again, nobody's gonna tell you when or if it's right, or what you win, or how to sing your song, no. Chicken child, all but broke, swear your worries swallow smoke, swinging from a scarlet oak, its ashes out to sea. Bad love, hostile lines, something here to redefine. Be forgiven for your crime, now babe, just let it be. Yeah. 'cause it all unravels, and it all falls down, 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 and the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now. Bright flash, burning tower, shadows at the witching hour, all your secrets, all that power, and the promises of rain. Shot black shooting star, medicines in mother's jar, freedom's in the buffet car. Now get up on that train, 'cause it all unravels, and it all falls down, 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 and the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now. To this refrain, all in sorrow, all in pain, know that you belong, yeah. 'Cause it all unravels, and it all falls down, 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 and the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now. Falls down, 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 the big black gavel judges in your head have mercy, 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 mercy now. Jim Henry there. Woo. Well, how you doing over there, Mr. Jim Henry? How you feeling?
I'm doing all right.
Your fingers smoking after that one? That was like, you played all the notes on that one.
Yeah, I played some of them. Played some of those notes. That's a
Well,
hard key. That's a hard key. for
Is
me.
it?
Yeah.
What key is that anyway?
G sharp.
G-sharp?
G sharp minor.
Yeah, G sharp
B.
minor, the people's key. Not really.
Yeah.
Said no one ever.